Welcome to Surprise Insights. Today, we're diving into the mind-bending, reality-shattering truths that will challenge everything you thought you knew. From bizarre facts about space and time to secrets of the human mind, get ready for 25 mind-melting facts that just might change your perspective. And remember, if you're as fascinated by these strange insights as we are, be sure to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button for more content that'll keep you on the edge of curiosity. 1. The Earth's surprising weight variations. It may seem like the Earth's weight remains fixed, yet in reality, it's constantly in flux. Each year, our planet gains about 40,000 tons of cosmic dust that drifts down from space. On the other hand, Earth loses approximately 90,000 tons of hydrogen as these lightweight particles escape our atmosphere into the void. This interplay of mass gain and loss means Earth's weight is not as stable as one might assume. This daily shift is a reminder that even the most massive objects in our lives are subtly evolving. 2. Bananas' unusual radioactivity. Most people don't realize that bananas emit a small amount of radiation due to the presence of potassium-40, a naturally radioactive isotope. Although consuming a banana won't harm you, the radiation it emits is measurable, approximately 0.1 microsieverts per banana. This phenomenon even led to the tongue-in-cheek creation of the banana equivalent dose used in radiation science. Eating millions of bananas in one sitting might indeed pose a risk, though thankfully no one's likely to attempt that. This quirky fact reminds us that radioactivity isn't confined to laboratories. It quietly exists in our everyday world. 3. The brain's astonishing processing capacity. The human brain, one of nature's most extraordinary creations, can store an astounding 2.5 petabytes of data, which is roughly equivalent to 300 years of non-stop television. Incredibly, this organ processes visual information with remarkable speed, taking only about 13 milliseconds to interpret an image. Such quick processing power makes our brains vastly more efficient at certain tasks than even the fastest supercomputers. Despite all our advancements in artificial intelligence, this biological supercomputer remains unparalleled in many ways. Its unique capacity and complexity continue to puzzle and inspire scientists worldwide. 4. The universe's growing silence. The universe is gradually becoming quieter as stars burn through their fuel and ultimately die out. Astronomers predict that in about 100 trillion years, star formation will cease entirely, leading to a dark, silent cosmos. This eventual heat death represents a state in which energy disperses to such an extent that no meaningful processes can occur. As unsettling as it sounds, this inevitable stillness showcases the transient nature of all things, even on a cosmic scale. While humans won't witness it, this eventual silence illustrates the universe's march toward ultimate equilibrium. 5. Octopuses defy conventional biology. Octopuses possess traits that defy traditional biology, including 3 hearts, blue blood, and the ability to regenerate limbs. Even more impressively, 2/3 of their neurons are spread throughout their arms, enabling each limb to act semi-independently. When faced with a challenging task, an octopus's arms can solve problems without direct input from its central brain. This decentralized nervous system is almost alien in nature, which has led some scientists to consider the possibility that octopuses evolved uniquely compared to most Earth life. Such traits make octopuses one of the most intriguing and intelligent invertebrates in the animal kingdom. 6. The immortality of tardigrades. Tardigrades, often called water bears, are nearly indestructible microscopic creatures that can survive in extreme conditions, including space. They can endure temperatures from near absolute zero to over 300 degrees Fahrenheit and withstand radiation and pressure far beyond human limits. Remarkably, they achieve this by entering a state called cryptobiosis, where their metabolic activities nearly cease, allowing them to pause life itself. This incredible adaptation allows tardigrades to endure conditions that would obliterate most life forms. Their resilience demonstrates life's remarkable ability to adapt and persist, even in the harshest environments. 7. The paradox of Stonehenge's origins. Despite extensive study, Stonehenge remains one of the world's greatest architectural mysteries. Built over 4,000 years ago, the monument's massive stones were transported from miles away without the benefit of modern machinery. The alignment of the stones with astronomical events, like the solstice sunrise, suggests a sophisticated understanding of celestial movements by ancient builders. However, archaeologists still debate how, and more importantly, why these early peoples undertook such an ambitious project. Stonehenge's enigmatic history continues to inspire wonder and speculation about humanity's distant past. 8. The immense depths of the Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the world's oceans, plunging nearly 7 miles below the surface. This undersea chasm is home to some of the most alien-like creatures on Earth, adapted to survive in total darkness and crushing pressures. Few expeditions have reached its depths, yet each dive reveals strange and resilient life forms that defy conventional biology. The trench's isolation and extreme environment make it one of the last true frontiers on our planet. Exploring its depths offers a glimpse into the endurance of life in one of Earth's most inhospitable realms. 9. Venus' unusual rotation. Unlike most planets in our solar system, Venus rotates in the opposite direction of its orbit, making its days longer than its years. A single day on Venus lasts about 243 Earth days, while a year takes only 225 Earth days. This retrograde rotation means that if you stood on Venus's surface, you'd witness the sun rising in the west and setting in the east. Scientists aren't entirely sure why Venus rotates this way, but theories include past cosmic collisions or gravitational influences. Venus's unique rotation adds yet another layer of mystery to our planetary neighbor. 10. The pineapple's odd origin. Despite being closely associated with tropical climates, pineapples originated in South America, not the Caribbean or Hawaii. When European explorers first encountered pineapples in the 15th century, they marveled at the fruit's exotic appearance and sweet taste. In fact, pineapples became so highly prized that owning one was considered a symbol of wealth and hospitality in 17th century Europe. Pineapples were later cultivated in Hawaii, leading to their association with the islands, but their true origins lie in the forests of Brazil and Paraguay. This journey from the Americas to the world stage illustrates how foods can acquire global cultural significance. 11. The real age of Earth's water. Most of the water on Earth is far older than the planet itself, having formed over 4.6 billion years ago in interstellar space. This ancient water traveled through the cosmos, eventually arriving on our young Earth via icy comets and asteroids during the planet's early formation. It's astonishing to think that the water we drink today may have existed in space long before our sun was born. This revelation reshapes our understanding of water, not as a purely terrestrial element, but as a cosmic relic. Every glass of water holds a deep history embedded within its molecules. 12. Honey's astounding longevity. Honey is one of the few foods that, under proper conditions, never spoils. Its longevity can stretch thousands of years. Archaeologists have discovered ancient pots of honey in Egyptian tombs that remain edible after millennia. Honey's low moisture content and natural acidity create an environment that's inhospitable to most bacteria and mold. This unique preservation ability has made honey both a food and a symbol of immortality in various cultures. Each jar of honey thus contains not only sweetness, but a link to humanity's earliest culinary traditions. 13. The ever-growing Sahara Desert. The Sahara Desert is not just vast, it's steadily expanding southward each year, encroaching upon the Sahel region in Africa. Desertification, fueled by climate change and unsustainable land use, is transforming once arable land into barren desert at an alarming rate. The loss of vegetation and soil fertility threatens the livelihoods of millions who depend on farming and grazing in these regions. This relentless spread highlights the environmental impact of human activity on a global scale. It serves as a sobering reminder of our planet's delicate ecological balance. 14. The speed of light's limit. In the realm of physics, the speed of light, approximately 299,792 kilometers per second, is the fastest anything can travel. This limit is so fundamental that even tiny particles moving at near-light speed would require infinite energy to match it precisely. Scientists have found that as objects approach this cosmic speed limit, time appears to slow down for them in a phenomenon known as time dilation. This fascinating aspect of relativity implies that light-speed travel would create extraordinary effects for any traveler. Such constraints reveal both the possibilities and boundaries of our universe's physical laws. 15. Trees communicate underground. Research has shown that trees, through their root systems and fungi networks, can communicate and share resources underground. Dubbed the Wood Wide Web, this network allows trees to exchange nutrients, warn each other of threats, and even support weaker trees by redirecting energy. These symbiotic relationships challenge the view of trees as solitary organisms, suggesting instead a community bound by mutual survival. This underground cooperation exemplifies the interconnectedness of life on Earth, hidden in plain sight beneath our feet. 16. The Moon's slow drift. The Moon is gradually moving away from Earth at a rate of about 3.8 centimeters per year. This slow drift may seem insignificant, but over billions of years, it has profoundly influenced Earth's tides, climate, and even the length of our days. In the distant past, a day on Earth was only a few hours long, but as the Moon's gravitational influence slows Earth's rotation, days have lengthened over time. If the Moon continues to drift away, it could eventually reach a point where it no longer stabilizes Earth's axial tilt, potentially leading to extreme climate changes. This silent lunar movement underscores the delicate balance that sustains life on our planet. 17. Bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. Botanically speaking, bananas are classified as berries, while strawberries do not meet the criteria for a true berry. A berry is a fruit that develops from a single ovary and typically has multiple seeds, characteristics that bananas meet, but strawberries do not. Instead, strawberries develop from a flower with multiple ovaries, which is why they're considered an aggregate fruit. This quirky classification reshapes our perception of common fruits and highlights the sometimes surprising rules of plant biology. It's a reminder that nature doesn't always adhere to our intuitive assumptions. 18. Sharks are older than trees. Sharks have been swimming in Earth's oceans for over 400 million years, predating the existence of trees by about 50 million years. These ancient predators survived multiple mass extinction events, adapting and evolving through the ages to maintain their place in the marine ecosystem. Trees, by contrast, only emerged during the late Devonian period, around 350 million years ago, making sharks one of nature's true survivors. The fact that sharks are older than forests provides perspective on the long, winding path of evolution. It also highlights the incredible resilience of life forms in adapting to changing environments. 19. The eerie sound of singing sand dunes. Certain sand dunes around the world emit a strange, resonant sound when the sand moves, often described as singing or as booming. This phenomenon occurs when sand particles move in unison under the right conditions of humidity, temperature, and wind. As the grains rub together, they create a low-frequency hum that can last for several minutes, producing sounds that range from a gentle hum to a deep boom. The sound can be heard for miles and has inspired legends and folklore across cultures. These mysterious desert acoustics remind us of nature's hidden melodies, heard only by those who venture into the remote sands. 20. The hypnotic power of color in food. Colors in food can profoundly affect our perception of flavor, with red often intensifying sweetness and green hinting at bitterness. Research shows that people associate certain colors with specific tastes, even when there's no actual flavor difference, due to psychological conditioning and cultural associations. This phenomenon, known as color-flavor association, influences how we experience meals and even marketing tactics in the food industry. It's why companies use certain colors in food packaging to evoke desired taste perceptions. This blend of psychology and sensory experience shapes our relationship with food in subtle but powerful ways. 21. A day on Mercury lasts almost 2 years. Mercury has one of the most unusual day and night cycles in the solar system, with a day lasting nearly twice as long as its year. Due to its slow rotation and fast orbit around the Sun, a single day on Mercury, from sunrise to sunrise, is about 176 Earth days, while its year is just 88 Earth days. This means that if you stood on Mercury's surface, you'd experience long, extreme periods of daylight and darkness. Such an unusual cycle creates vast temperature differences between its day side and night side, ranging from intensely hot to freezing cold. Mercury's unique rotation makes it a world of sharp contrasts and cosmic anomalies. 22. Earth had a second moon. Some theories suggest that Earth once had a second, smaller moon that eventually collided with our existing moon. This theory aims to explain why the far side of the moon, which faces away from Earth, has a vastly different landscape compared to the near side. The idea is that the smaller moon crashed into the larger one, leaving behind a thick crust and rugged terrain on the far side. While still speculative, this theory provides insight into the chaotic early days of the solar system. If true, it's a fascinating reminder of the cosmic collisions that shaped our night sky. 23. Lightning can strike the same place repeatedly. Contrary to popular belief, lightning can and does strike the same place more than once, particularly tall, isolated structures like skyscrapers. The Empire State Building in New York City, for instance, gets struck by lightning around 20 times a year. Lightning targets the shortest path to the ground, which makes certain high points more susceptible to repeated strikes. Understanding this phenomenon has led to the development of lightning rods and grounding techniques to protect buildings and people. It's a reminder that lightning is both predictable and powerful, following natural laws rather than myths. 24. The butterfly effect isn't just about weather. The butterfly effect suggests that tiny actions can set off chain reactions leading to massive outcomes, not just in weather but in social, economic, and personal events. The term originates from a metaphorical example in chaos theory, where a butterfly flapping its wings might eventually cause a tornado on the other side of the world. This concept reveals the unpredictable nature of complex systems and how small changes can lead to unexpected results. The butterfly effect has applications in everything from climate science to financial markets, showing the far-reaching consequences of seemingly minor decisions. 25. The power of placebo goes beyond medicine. Placebo effects demonstrate that belief can sometimes produce real physiological changes, even in the absence of active ingredients. Studies have shown that people taking sugar pills, believing they are medicine, can experience pain relief, lower blood pressure, and even improved immune responses. This powerful mind-body connection underscores the influence of expectation on our health and well-being. Placebo effects are now being harnessed in alternative therapies and wellness practices, offering insight into how psychology and physiology are deeply intertwined. It's a testament to the profound impact of belief on the human body. These fascinating facts reveal the extraordinary complexity and mystery woven into our everyday world. From the strange behavior of sand dunes to the ancient resilience of sharks, each fact unveils layers of nature, science, and history that often go unnoticed. They remind us that behind the familiar lies a universe of surprising truths, each challenging our assumptions and expanding our understanding. Such knowledge doesn't just entertain, it encourages us to look deeper, to question, and to marvel at the forces shaping our reality. If you enjoyed this journey of discovery, don't forget to subscribe for more mind-bending facts, like, share, and let us know which fact surprised you the most in the comments below.